It's another person exposing a long list of whistleblowers exposing Hollywood and the sick, satanic, no frequency, whatever you want to call the agendas they have. But like, subscribe once again and fuck with me. This is how we didn't react. So let's get it straight.
Weinstein's sex scandal, Corey Feldman is on a mission, as he describes it, to clean up Hollywood. And it's taking on new meaning given those new allegations against Kevin Spacey that we talked about a little earlier.
Kevin Spacey broke my fucking heart, man. What I wish. What a bad attitude.
Feldman, a former child star, is trying to raise $10 million to fund a documentary that he says will expose a ring of pedophiles in the movie industry. We'll talk to him exclusively in a moment, but first, his latest effort to tell his story.
We have the ability to let our voices be heard and break the dam of silence.
Corey Feldman once again opening up about the dark side of the spotlight. In a new YouTube video, the former child star vowing to expose a ring of Hollywood pedophiles who he claims abuse thousands of children.
A lot of that pedophilia and a lot of the forced sexual acts in Hollywood and corporate America and all that is, I'm going to say all of them, but a lot of cases is because a lot of people practice the Aleister Crowley method of sex magic. Let's go study that. Let's go to that. But, I mean, not everybody's just sickos and like, they all sick to movement, but a lot of it's on some other crazy shit, man. This world's crazy than think. They really say the truth is stranger than fiction. The truth is stranger than fiction. Facts.
Right. I can name 6 names. One of them who's still very powerful today.
Feldman posting the video after launching an online campaign aimed at raising $10 million to fund his plan to reveal what he calls the truth.
I propose to do this by making a film that'll be the...
Corey, don't ever tell you the enemy of your fucking plan. This is chestnut checkers, man. If we even do that's why that shit never came out, or if it did come out, nobody would see it. You can't tell your enemy of your plan, man. Gotta hold that shit. Keep it cool. Like, they tell us they plans through subliminals, through the movies, and through, you know what I mean, pop culture, music, and magazines, and marketing, and advertisement. But they never tell us to each other, hey, we're gonna do this at this date. That'd be craziness. You know what I mean? It's audible.
The most honest and true depiction of child abuse ever portrayed by telling my own story in a very real way.
We're fighters for truth, justice, and the American way.
A 1980s teenage heartthrob, Feldman became best known for his roles in movies like The Goonies, The Lost Boys, and Stand By Me.
Sure, we'll be heroes.
But along with the fame, Feldman says he learned firsthand about Hollywood's big secret, a secret he tried to reveal without naming names.
I can tell you that the #1 problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia. And they're some of the richest, most powerful people in the...
Elijah Wood, and I believe in the same shit. Kevin Spacey, see what he got there. Epstein, Weinstein, they're not pedophiles, but like, all this shit is real, man. If they got exposed, how much they...
It's business, and children aren't supposed to handle that sort of stuff.
Humiliation, I know, I've been through it, but that's all over now.
Feldman has long claimed as young actors he and fellow child star Corey Haim were molested by older men in the entertainment industry. Allegations he also wrote about in his 2013 memoir, Choreography.
I've been living in fear and been living with this my entire life.
But this morning, Feldman's latest proclamation drawing criticism from Haim's mother, Judy, who tells NBC News she wants her son's name left out of it, saying, quote, if he finally decides to release names and tell the world who they are, for the sake of more victims, I'll be 100% behind him. But if he's waiting to release the names in the movie, I don't support that. He doesn't need $10 million to do it. And Corey Feldman joins us now live. Corey, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Matt.
You reacted to that comment sitting here. I'll get to that in a second. This is very personal for you.
Yes,
it's very emotional. It's something you've talked about.
My take on that, well said, hopefully that thought. But she took the money. She knew what for her son. She knew he's not going to say the names because she knew about saying the names, that's going to be his life. So she knew about putting him there. She tried to be honorable, for money. He needs money because without money, you can't maneuver, you can't fund your dreams, you can't live, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do nothing. It takes a lot of money to make a movie. Then it takes a lot of money to do what you do, try to fund his, at the time, dead. They sound
about for years. Let me start by asking you, how prevalent is what you're talking about in Hollywood today?
I believe there's a lot of darkness in Hollywood right now. and I believe it's been there for quite some time. And as we've seen with the Harvey Weinstein scandal, it continues to unfold. New names come forward every day. Now there's names of misconduct with Kevin Spacey, with this, child actor who came forward today. It's going to continue unraveling. This is just the beginning. It's just the tip of the iceberg. So everything you're seeing is building up to what I believe is going to be a dam breaking open.
So let me talk about this Corey's Truth effort. You want to raise $10 million. You want to produce and direct this documentary.
It's not a documentary.
It's a film.
I need to stop you there. It is a film. I want to make a feature film, which is why we need the budget that we need. There's actors, there's scripts, there's special
effects. Is it going to involve real people, real names of people active in Hollywood right now?
It will be a very true story. We will have every name that everybody that affected my life. I'm going to give the perspective that I can give, what I viewed, what I experienced from a first-hand account.
In all fairness,
they never let that happen. I gotta put this with you. They did not.
So we've been down this road before with you, and you have promised in the past to name names.
Never.
In your book, you said when you were talking about your book, you said you were going to blow the lid off.
This is why I'm doing this, because
this is his job. Maybe you should do that to keep people interest. You know what I mean? Because people have a short attention span. So, or people care about his names because people care about the gossip more than the message. So he's holding on to the names to keep people interested in the story. So you give their names away, even if there's other shit. Well, okay, I already know you got molested by this, that, and that person. So he keeps the names till you get his whole fucking message out. And the reporter's job as being a puppet for the Matrix is to make him look stupid, make him look like a liar, and discredit him. That's the job.
Because when I wrote my book, the publishers prevented me from writing the names.
That's what I meant by we were down this road before. We didn't get the names we were promised last time.
Which is why I'm taking the matter into my own hands, and this is why I need America's support. I need the world's support, because I must make a film with no executives, no VPs.
Why do you need $10 million? Film students make movies for fractions.
Well, that's a film student. We're talking about a theatrical release. We're talking about I'm going to four-wall the theaters. I'm going to self-distribute, self-market.
Nice shot. That's what you try to describe what you're doing. Even if, say, how about this? How about this? Let's play that as advocate. Let's play that as read and react, right? That can't fool me. Let's say Corey Feldman don't need $10 million. Let's say he need $300,000 and try to outsource all the rest because he lost his Hollywood career and he's trying to write up some bread. Is what this man going to put in his movie true? Why did the interview go from these psychos in Hollywood to why you need $10 million for your movie? Come on, man. Nice pivot, bro. I ain't dumb. If I was in my bed, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Okay, so talk about what you call it again. You said your opinion, which is unprofessional, multiple times. Over and over and over and over and over. I told you why. It was the publishers. I couldn't do it because of the publishers. Now, if I do it again, then you can call cap.
Make the film and hire a team of attorneys who are going to protect me and the film when everybody comes after me.
You raised just under $200,000, correct? Okay. Is that about right? So it's going to take a long time to raise $10 million.
We've got 2 months.
And you just told me that this is still prevalent in Hollywood. So every day you wait, every day you try to raise money, I would imagine you believe that children are being abused by pedophiles in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
So
while I've been into it and not disagreeing with it and say pedophiles doing this in Hollywood, still trying to discredit him, bitch. It's amazing, genius. Still trying to discredit him by why not taking action. You're supposed to be a hero, and people are getting raped. And people's the dumb sheeps is gonna forget, damn, niggas actually get molested. This is actually real. They can start going to the you're a cap, you're fun. They go to more entertainment than news.
Well, why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
I've told the police. In fact, if anybody wants to go back to 1993 when I was interviewed by the Santa Barbara Police Department, I sat there and I gave them the names. They're on record. They have all of this information, but they were scanning Michael Jackson. All they cared about was trying to find something on Michael Jackson.
You said, by the way, did not abuse you.
So Michael was innocent, and that was what the interview was about with the police in 1993. I told them he is not that guy, and they said, well, maybe
they try to get information and draw him for later. Just for later. He most likely didn't touch none of them kids. But they wanted one kid. Did they keep it in interrogation long enough? If you ever saw the what they call it's like the Central Park 5, whatever the case would be, kept them in interrogation long enough, boom, boom, they actually admit things that they didn't do. It's really trying to do. It's this one.
Maybe you just don't understand your friend. And I said, no, I know the difference between pedophiles and somebody who's not a pedophile because I've been molested. Here's the names. Go investigate. And let me push this forward. There are thousands of people in Hollywood who have this same information. Why is it all on me? Why is it if I don't release the names in the next 2 months, 6 months, or a year, I'm the bad guy. I'm the victim here. I'm the one who's been abused. I'm the one who's trying to come forward and do something about it. But please, I'm sorry. There are thousands of people out there, Matt, who have this information. Any one of those child actors that went to the teenage soda pop clubs with me when I was a kid know who those people are and the people who ran it. Anybody can go back through history and look at the teen magazines and say, what was the name of that venue they were all promoting and who ran that venue and who endorsed it?
You've said you've had death threats.
Yes.
Because you have this information and have threatened to expose it. Another reason, I think, to go to police, that's crime, to threaten someone's life.
I've gone to the police with that as well.
And what would be...
Trip him up. Child discarding him. He's supposed to be the victim. Do you see him like the victim on the show? That's how you know everything's an agenda. For Me Too movements or whatever kind of movements they're trying to push, if somebody's on this, there will be all the questions. We try to cater to him, his tone, his thing would be all trying to make everybody in the world see a victim. He's exposing what's going on, so they try to make everybody in the world see somebody that's not telling the truth, or that was telling the truth but still discredible. He got molested all through the years by some weird psychopathic people in Hollywood, yet still you have no empathy in this, and it's hilarious. Paid hitman.
Wrong with going to the police now again. Didn't work out in Santa
There's a
Barbara.
statute of limitations, Matt, in the state of California.
Again, got you.
Which protects people. It's not that way in New York. It's that way only where the movie industry is.
Statute of limitations, California, for sure. The Hollywood.
Conveniently enough, in California, that's the seriousness of this. You cannot, because if I were to go to the police, I would be the one who's getting sued. Henceforth, I need a team of lawyers and I need a team of security to be around me at all times to keep me safe so I can get this message done.
Real
I'm
quickly.
not playing around. It's serious stuff, and I vow I will release every single name that I have any knowledge of, period. And nobody's going to stop me this time, as long as people support this.
Corey Feldman.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we set up a meeting. I go in there and I meet with him. And here's where it gets complicated. I was attracted to him. And there was an obvious,
flirtation.
There was an obvious, magnetism between us. I left, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, I'm attracted to that person. That's weird. But I didn't think much of it. And then he emailed me again and was like, hey, could you actually come back? I want to talk to you about your artist project and not just your songwriting. And then we can go get a drink, whatever, and discuss it. Now, for context, at this point, I go out to bars with music industry people all the time because that is one of the ways that we have meetings, right? It's not always in the office. It's very, very common. At least it was at the time. I haven't been into this much lately, but my manager and I would go out and meet, people from this label or, go to a show with these people. So this is not at all unusual. It's down the block from the studio that his office is in. So I was like, okay, cool. We'll meet there and then we'll go discuss. I get in there and I'm not going to go into too much detail because I feel like it could actually be that. I don't want to be too, give too much detail. But,
Hello? All right, she should be there just now.
But basically, he shut the door and he made a move. And
This is in his office?
This is in his office
Oh, no.
at night. And it was really, really confusing for me because I was like, I am attracted to this person, but I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to this person, but I would want to actually get to know each other, and also should we even do that because this is someone who has so much more power than me, and shouldn't we just keep this professional? But I'm attracted to him, and so my body is responding, and I don't really know how to react right now.
Right.
And he, like, basically what happened, in a nutshell, is I kept being like, we should leave, we should go, we should leave, we should go. And he physically blocked the door and prevented me from leaving.
Oh no.
Repeatedly. And the encounter ended in him experiencing pleasure and me not. And, you know, it was so humiliating.
She gave him head. The thing about this is, like, you say he's attracted to him, and your body's responding. He's being forceful and weird by not letting you go and all that. That's guaranteed. But, like, part of me is thinking that what he did was wrong. Because once bitch says no, 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 or once a woman say no, 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 I'm out of it. I'm not going to try to block and push her. Some dudes do that shit. Some girls end up like fucking one and go away or whatever, because they don't end up in always end up in some weird rape type crazy shit. But this one, for so far, like, I don't know, it seemed like you liked the nigga. It seemed like you shot a front. And he just kept pushing up, and you will laugh. I mean, probably humiliated after the fact, once the hormones and the intensity were down. But yeah, he was super aggressive. It's definitely some weird nigga shit. But I don't know, man. You seem like you kind of liked him. You didn't like the situation, but you liked him. And I don't know, I gotta hit him on this nigga, man. It just doesn't seem like you try to paint like he took a straight super advantage of you, but yet still, as you say, your body's responding to it. That means, you know, you both getting wet. And I mean, like, chill, that's it. Let me just keep looking. He wasn't weird.
Humiliating afterward. He, like, took me to the bathroom and then, like, sent me away and, like, kind of made sure nobody saw me. And it was, like, so just disgusting. And yeah. So anyway, it took me a long time to come to terms with the fact that that was assault, because I was like, well, I was attracted to him though. Like, you know, and
It definitely was assault.
I remember telling my friends afterward and being like, haha, this funny sexual thing happened, and they just looked at me with, like, their faces had gone white. They were like, that sounds like a bad situation. I was like, no, it's fine. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Just because a hamburger tastes really good doesn't mean you can't still choke on it and die. Does that make sense?
Oh, wow. What a great analogy. Yeah. Yeah. And then the fucked up part too, which is the part that I usually leave out of the...
That analogy did. Just because the hamburger tastes good, that it means it's good for you. Choke dollars. I get it.
Story, because people don't understand why this happened, and I actually got into an argument with a guy I was seeing, not my current boyfriend, because my current boyfriend fucking rules, but about this particular thing, which is that this same A&R texted me to hang out again, and I did it. Right? And the reason that I did it, that people really, really struggle with understanding, I think, is if I'm looking at, like, the reason that I did it. I'm like, I didn't want to believe that was the kind of person that he was, and
I don't know, man. I gotta say, I gotta call a cap on shit right now. The nigga you got violated you, that forced you, and made you give him head. They feel so humiliated, shove you out the back. You told your friends, they said, that don't sound cool. It sounds just like it was assault. They call you back, and you want to believe that's the kind of person he was because you was on his dick, because you liked him. Sorry, bro. It's just not sorry.
And I didn't want to believe that thing had happened to me because I had already had the sexual assault experiences.
Right.
And so in my mind, I'm like, if I hang out with him again, maybe I will discover that he really likes me for me. And maybe I will find that, like, you know, that thing that felt kind of weird wasn't actually weird. And we're like, you know, this is actually really, like, fun. And he had...
Maybe that could be true. You know what I mean? Sexual assault people usually fall into the routine of going to some abusers or becoming abusers themselves. Or she probably just did one. But at the end of the day, you gotta take some accountability and realize, since you've been through it already, you should know how it feels. You should know, like, how it was, how it went. You had consensual relations with other people before. You had unconsensual relations with other people before. You had that burden and pleasure. So you should not compare and contrast it.
It was texting me, like, every single night. So I hung out with him again. Almost the exact same thing happens. And then afterward, he was still texting me every night. I told him, I like stopped responding to him. And then the people that he had set me up in sessions with, there were 2 people, like producers, he had set me up with to write, for their artists or whatever, ghosted me. As soon as I ghosted him, they totally disappeared.
That's real. Hollywood, corporate, or even regular job, man. You get blackballed in a minute. Especially if a guy got power or a woman got power, you get blackballed in a minute. They say, you won't be a real rook in this town again. That's fucking real shit. They will have you not rook in this town again because they buddies with everybody around. Well, they're not buddies with everybody around. They buddies that's buddies with somebody that's around. Or they're not buddies with buddies that somebody's around. They got a business deal or they want to do business or maybe they want to do business in the future. They did business in the past or they own one. There's so much motherfucking one hand wash the other in that in all these industries when it comes to money. That's why some of these all these motherfucking people act so weird with power. I mean, because they know, like, yo, what are you talking about? I'll get you motherfucking X'd out of here. And make sure it's good. I mean, that. Yeah, like, I can get you X'd out of here. So that's why they act so weird with fucking, you know, in Hollywood and corporate America and all the different fucking places when it comes to big money.
Coincidence? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, it's like so there are kind of a couple different things at play here. So one, there's this idea that like you see someone again after they've harmed you. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But there's so many reasons why, like so many ways that we justify to ourselves the pain that we've experienced and like don't want to believe it and try to push it away. And I think that is something that happens within cultic groups all the time. Like, and that, in fact...
And that's a real one for what you call it, because the whole saying and God thing is up for debate, but I mean, I know it's in the highest frequency and the lowest frequency. And we all draw apart from the same source, but one thing that keeps me on point is that if y'all pay attention in every fucking movie, show, magazine, bus stop, promotion, marketing, there's always some 1 eye, 13, devil, horns, 666, 33, pyramid. What that means the pyramid is bad or the old is bad, but they use it in the wrong context. So like, and everybody that kind of like defects from Hollywood or whatever the case may be, defects from these big businesses, always been occult, Satan's, this, that, whistleblowers, always been this kind of thing. It's a fucking pattern, man. So, and if we don't believe in it, it seems like a lot of people do. Or they strongly want us to think they do.
Like, my mom talks about this. She, with her, with our prophet, she was like, well, there's no way that someone would lie about this. Like, that, no one is that bad of a person, so I can't accept that. So instead, it's easier to accept that, like, I mean, I'm way oversimplifying it. There were so many factors at play there. He worked so hard on her wearing her down, so I don't want to downplay that. But, like, one of the many, many dynamics is that you don't want to believe that people are bad. Right? You just don't. Right? It's hard. And you don't want to believe that you're a victim. I didn't want to believe that I was a victim. I'm like, no, I am not the kind of person that this stuff happens to anymore. This doesn't happen to me, so therefore this was fun. I had fun. That was fun.
Keep your eyes open, man. It's all right there. Y'all gotta, like, I don't know. I got my ideas of this devil and God thing. I mean, I got my ideas. I know it's the highest frequency, low frequency, God devil, whatever the case may be. But I know this. Movies and the film industry has been on for a long time. The music industry's been on for a long time. And for a long hundreds of years, we've been playing satanic symbolism in all their shit. And they Masonic symbolism in all their shit. So, it's either the longest con to make us think they worship who they worship, or they really believe. I mean, if you're into some deities, some low frequency energy, it's a lot of symbols, man. A lot of symbols. Tons. All playing the same shit. Watch Out of the Shadows. If you ever watch Out of the Shadows before they take it over again. Take it off again. I mean, because they always take it off, play back on, take it off. Just like the standalone next story. Watch that as well. This is another episode of Read and React, man. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe again, man. To E.T.W TV. Like, share, and subscribe to HFC. For the HFC people, once again, I'm doing some E.T.W TV, man. We're getting a cash giveaway for the 500 subscriber. And when we get to the 100 subscriber on E.T.W TV, we'll do the same here. Y'all heard it first on We to React. The man behind the camera. You know what I mean? I heard it. I'm not fronting. Come on, man. Fuck with your boy. But yeah, thank y'all. I love y'all so much, man. Try to walk in light. Don't try to fail. Walk in light. You fail. Fail again. You feel like 8, get up 9. Keep trying to do what's right, man. Me included. We do this together. And like my big bro said, you know what I mean? We all sell out in some shit from fashion. I mean, a lot of us go to jobs that we hate, that killing us spiritually. We still go for money, to pay bills, to take care of our families. We do it for a reason, but we still selling out on the way. So it's like, just gotta keep your mind about you. And if you're gonna go in the industry, if you try to get into the industry, you know what you get into. You know what you get into, man. You know what you get into. I'm getting into doing the industry, I know what I'm getting into. So it's like, I'm doing little topics like this, this is my type of shit. What people call conspiracy theories. I don't do conspiracy theories like this. Conspiracy is just something that's covered up, and theory is just something you're theorizing. So you're theorizing something that's covered up. And it was also put in place to use in the wrong context by the CIA to discredit the JFK assassination. Do your research before y'all start making tinfoil happy. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to another episode, man. I love all of y'all, man. One mind equals one love, and one mind is how you see God. One mind equals one love, one mind is how you see God. Boom.